everybody, welcome back to the Evermore YouTube channel. It's Chris back with another Rumour Has It video. We're talking about players linked to the football club over the summer transfer window. My word, it's a busy window so far. We've already signed some young players. We've already signed an Italian superstar, Sandro Tonali, from AC Milan, and there's loads more names being linked to the list of Newcastle United's to-do list or bring-in list. I think there's going to be at least another 3 or 4 players coming in potentially, be it ones for the future or definitely ones for the first team as well, because there's key positions to improve, as well as cover for centre-half, which brings me on to this slide we're going to talk about in a minute. Just to let you know before we get stuck into anything, if you're new to the channel, good to see you. Click subscribe. Love you to come and join us. We're over 4,100 subs now, so we've had a fantastic time over the last, nearly 2 years. I think 2 years in December. Evermore is 2 years old in December. We're over 4,000 subs already, so it's amazing to get there. Thank you so much to everybody who's helped us get there. But loads more room for you. Smash that button, come and join us. Loads of content for you. So let's get stuck in. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about this lad right here. There's a Portuguese centre-half, Gonçalo Inácio from Sporting Lisbon. Now, this kid is a hell of a player, 6'1", brilliant on the ball, fast as fuck for a centre-half, really good positional sense, takes up brilliant positions when he's intercepting, goal line clearances, watching the striker before he makes that run. And he's also really, really good on the ball as well. So the story goes that apparently 39 million quid is the asking price for this player, and Newcastle United are interested in him, as well as the likes of Mark Guy from Palace, as we covered in Rumour Has It the other day. So let's get stuck into it. Before we do, though, I think that the one thing that maybe tells me this might be a difficulty is that Inácio is preferably left-footed. I know that Howe likes that balance of the right and the left foot in terms of centre-half. So that'll be interesting if he does sign this lad. Very good footballer, 21 years of age. But yeah, it'd be interesting if he does go for 2 left-footers at the back, because he's never done that with Burnham Botman, I think, for that obvious reason. He likes the balance. But looking at the stats, 45 appearances last season compared to Big Sven's 44, 2 goals and 3 assists as well. So Inácio does offer you a goal threat as a centre-half from coming up from set pieces, and good with his head, and on the edge of the box, got a great crisp strike in him as well. So that's something that we don't really do a lot of. Fabi Shaw gets a goal or 2, but Botman's really struggled to get the goals. I think that's coming for him maybe next season when he's settled a little bit more, but definitely not last season. Tackles per game, you can see Inácio puts in 1.48, so he's ahead of Sven Botman in that. Same with the interceptions. The block, he's slightly behind Sven. Clearances, he's slightly behind Sven. Aerials, one that kind of in and around the same. True tackles, Sven's just slightly higher than him. Pass completion, Inácio's passing is absolutely superb. 88% is unbelievable for centre-half, like a midfielder that. Pass completion, 89% to 86 from Sven. Progressive passing, 9 progressive passes from Inácio. So he's definitely a thinking man centre-half to get the ball forward. Fouls, 0.91, so he's slightly ahead of Sven in that one. In recoveries, 589 to Sven's 524. So quite similar in that regard there. In terms of his red, amber, greens, not many reds you can see there, to be honest with you. So that's always a good sign. But tackles, he's up in the 64th percentile. Tackles 157th. Tackles in the midfield, third, 81. So he presses high as a centre-half, which is really good for our high pressing game. Interceptions, 81 percentile. Passing, 99s. Pass completion, 93. Long pass completed, 84. Medium passes, 98, 99s. You can see that his ability with the ball is superb for a centre-half, to be honest with you. Very much a modern-day centre-half. Progressive carries as well, 97 percentile. So he's able to get the ball and run with it, which is something that Fabian Schär does do. And like I say, I'm just looking off the references online that his preferred foot is left foot. Let me know in the comments below if that's wrong, because if his preferred foot is a right foot, he's a brilliant signing. And I think he would go in next to Sven Botman quite easily, as it is potentially pushing Shaw for that position. But if he is left-footed, I wonder why we would get him, or whether he would play ahead of Sven Botman or not at all. His switches are 45 percentile. Shot creation chances are 99. His areas 1 is 54. His touches is 99. So he's a very, very talented footballer. He's been capped twice at Portugal now. He's very much, I think, the next generation of that Portuguese defence. So coming through, to play alongside the likes of Ruben Diaz and people like that as well. So very, very talented footballer. Had a great season for Sport and would be a brilliant addition to Newcastle United. But as I say, the only thing that's thrown me off this one is the fact that he's a left pegger, and we've already got Botman and Burn, and I'm not sure whether we would sign another left pegger. But if the price is right and the player's right, Newcastle United have already shown that they would do the deal. They would buy a player that could be worth 3 times that amount of money in the next 2 or 3 years. And Inácio is definitely one of those. But let us know in the comments below, guys, whether you would like this lad or not. We always appreciate the time you take to smash a comment, and we always try to reply as many as we can. But our channel ignores people. If you take the time, we try and take the time to reply to you as well. And as I mentioned at the start, if you haven't already, click subscribe, come and join us. over 4,000 subs, loads of room for you guys, loads of Newcastle United content coming before balls kicked. That pre-season game against Gateshead, I think, is the 10th, and then we've got the Rangers game, I think, on the 15th after that. So we'll be back doing some coverage of that as well, I'm sure. And then it'll all start again in the Premier League. But stick with more before that, guys. Loads of content, loads of Rumour Has It videos, loads of rants, loads of stuff here for you. So smash that button, hit the notification bell, like the video, help get the channel on YouTube, and we'll see you again soon. Cheers now. Bye-bye.